Item 3, the approval of minutes from February 3rd, 2026, Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. This is the February 3rd meeting. We have a motion. Is there a second? Have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye. Motion passes. Moving on to item 4, the approval of the minutes from the February 5th, 2026 special meeting. A motion to approve. We have a motion. Is there a second? Motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye. Motion passes. Moving on to item 5, the Board of Adjustments. We have no items under the Board of Adjustments. Moving on to the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. Item A, 4106 Gatton Road, rezoned from R2 to R5, has been tabled. For the record, this is the second time this item has been tabled and will be the last time before it has to be resubmitted. We just needed that to be in the minutes. Moving on to item B, 3919 Edison Avenue, rezoned from R2 to R5. Is there anyone here that wishes to speak to this item? Please take the podium. Chelsea, please read the request.
Yes, the property owner is requesting approval of a rezone at 3919 Edison Avenue. This property is zoned R2, single family, and he is requesting this property be rezoned to R5. All questions and comments from Benton Utilities and City of Benton have been approved.
Since no one is at the podium, I assume, oh, very good. State your name and sign the book. Yes. No worries. I hope you're back again and again. Go ahead and state your name again.
My name is Cesar Salcido Diaz.
Thank you. Do you have anything you wish to tell us?
Nothing in specific. I'm just obviously looking to rezone to R5 in the process of, this, hopefully demoing it regardless of the rezone, and then hopefully get the R5 rezone and start to build a fourplexes.
Commissioners, do you have a question for Mr. Diaz? If there are no questions, do I hear a motion? We have a motion to approve. Is there a second? We have a motion and a second. Chelsea, please call the roll.
Yes. Brett Chumley. Yes. Lois Burt. Yes. Darrell Wood. John Clement. Yes. Emily Gibson. Yes. Mark Chilton. Yes. Andy Warford. Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you so much for being here. This is just part of the process. Next time you're here, it may not be so easy. Moving on to item C, 734 North Market Street, rezone from R2 to R7. Chelsea, please read the request.
WL and Wanda Sorrells Trust, which is the property owner, is requesting approval of a rezone at 734 North Market Street. There are two parcels here, 80517481000 and parcel number 80518526000. Property is currently zoned R2, which is single family. They are requesting this property be rezoned to R7, which is a higher density multifamily zone. All questions, comments from Benton Utilities and City of Benton have been approved.
Is there someone here to speak for this item? If there is, please take the podium. Is there someone here to speak to this item on the other side?
Speaking for this item, I'm representing the Sorrells on this, so we're just asking for the rezone on this.
Okay. And what do they intend to do there?
Some sort of multifamily. Haven't got into that yet. We've got a big creek coming through the north side of that property there that we're gonna have to do some work with and come up with a plan. But didn't want to spend a whole lot of money and time if we didn't get the rezone.
Got it. Commissioners, do any of you have a question for Mr. Raspberry?
I think the reason was the density. I think we were looking through the, I'm not sure what all the qualifications for what size property we had and what they wanted to do here. And that is is that what was on the request that we submitted?
Well,
Because I thought we'd actually put two R5s in. Okay. We went through that. I believe the Sorrells has some other properties that are R7. He wanted to keep that
yes,
in that same zone. If that doesn't work, then we'll come,
we are not at the point in the process where we have a plat.
right.
So if we do approve R7, that kind of gives you some latitude regarding what kind of plat you submit. Or we can amend a motion from the commission to R5, depending on the wishes of the commission. If you wish for an R7 regarding density, I'm sure they would entertain that. They may have questions. Commissioners?
The R7 minimum lot size, what is that? I believe that's a higher acreage than what we had here. I think that's what, or the R5. One
And
of the
this is-
lot sizes didn't add up, so I think this is what we,
Oh, no. Good point. Commissioner Gibson, isn't this the property directly behind First Security Bank?
yes, it is.
Okay. I think it is an acre. You would know better than I, Mr. Rice.
Well, we haven't even gone that far yet.
You don't know.
That's- Yes.
We pulled the GIS information. 734 North Market is 0.37 acres, and the other parcel is 0.05 acres.
So it's a half an acre. Right. Got it.
So the property next to this property, R2, we will have plenty of setback there due to the creek. So I'm not really worried about that
The
setback on
prosthetics
R2.
office? Excuse me, prosthetics office? Is that to which you're referring? Are you speaking on the north side?
The north side,
Okay. Got it. Got it. Thank you.
it's been several months, but we did look through all this, and that's, I guess,
Okay.
that's what we're asking for R7. We'd like to get the plans going on the R7, which is
Okay.
what the same zone that he's used to, that he has on his other properties. So you're limited to 4 units, right? 4 doors? But the minimum lot size on R7 is 1 acre. So, if that's the will of this board, then if we can get a R5, amend that to an R5, if that's what this board wishes for multifamily.
We have a motion and a second to amend the request from R7 to R5. Chelsea, if you would please call the roll.
Andy Warford? Yes. Mark Chilton? Yes. Emily Gibson? Yes. John Clement? Yes. Darrell Wood? Lois Burt? Brett Chumley? Yes. Carl West?
Yes. The motion passes. Thank you for your understanding. Moving on to item D, number 805-19925-001, Sarles Road, rezone from AG to R5. Chelsea, please read the request.
Raspberry Surveying on behalf of the property requesting approval of a rezone to parcel number 8199001. Address has not been, property is currently zoned AG, which is agriculture, and they are requesting property be rezoned to R5.
Thank you so much. Aaron, are you speaking in regarding this item?
Yes, we're
Please-
asking for
Please
approval.
sign the book again, if you would, for the record. Is the situation the same on this parcel as the last?
This one
regarding
is-
what they intend to do.
We have gone through this. We would like R5 on this
Okay.
for the setbacks.
Got it. Commissioners, do you have a question for Mr. Raspberry?
Well, we looked at something more dense, like is right around the corner, which is a huge apartment complex. We're going from ag, so we're in between the big older apartments right around the corner, on, I'm not sure what that road is. Barnett? Okay, Huntley. So, being that the two houses are here, we didn't want to go that dense, so that's why we're going with R5, what we're asking for R5. Raspberry, yes. So the plan is to actually create a subdivision and have a couple of lots. So, see, we have 1, 2. It will be a 6-lot subdivision that we'll bring to the board after, this rezone has been approved. Duplexes is what the plan is.
That's a very old classification.
But we're trying to make the most of this property, and like I said, it's got an old shop on it right now, there's an old house, and the owner.
Commissioner Gibson, let's wait until we hear from any opposition that there might be. Is there anyone else here who wishes to speak on this item? Great, thank you. Thank you so much for your comments. I allowed this citizen to go over because I failed to inform our attendees that they have a 3-minute rule. That's no worries. That's on me, not on you, sir. So everyone else will be limited to 3 minutes. So please take the podium. Absolutely. Okay, and then Chelsea, if you would please remind the commission of what R2 is.
It is what is across the street. So it would allow for one single family home. If they split the lot more than once to be 2 lots, they would have to come back before this commission, to follow the subdivision regulations.
Thanks, Chelsea. Does that answer or resolve any other issues from those wishing to speak? You are welcome to speak, even if it's thank you so much. Sure. Thank you so much. State your name, sign the book, and thank you for being here.
The rule is 7.
Yes.
More than 2. So 3 or
Yes.
more lots is considered a minor subdivision. They have to come back before this body for approval.
They can divide it as illustrated by 2. Unless they come back before this body, they cannot put in 5 or 6.
And if they did, they would be subject to subdivision regulations, which include street improvements, things like that.
I'm very sorry, but that's outside the wheelhouse of this committee. I do and sincerely wish we could assure you that your street would be redone with curbs, gutters, and sidewalks, but we cannot. Sure. No worries. No worries at all. You come as often as you feel the need.
Just to let you know, they do have to post another sign if they come before this body. and a notice in the paper, it would be considered a preliminary plat. So if you see a preliminary plat sign out, then that means they subdivided it into more than 2 lots. Yes, sir.
Technically, Mr. Raspberry, you should have taken the podium to make that point. However, Mr. Raspberry used to be a part of this body, and I gave him some rope. Thank you so much. You did go over by 1 minute and 42 seconds. That's all right. More comments or questions from the commission? Oh. Please take the podium, and I'm so sorry. I'm bad to overlook folks. And your name, sir? And it'll get worse. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you were here. You come anytime. Are there others? Thank you. Thank you so much. Are there others? Yes. Your, your time's done. Let your neighbor speak. The clock's running, by the way. Yes. That is where we are. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming. Are there others that wish to speak? We've already resolved that issue. I was wondering the same. Thank you. Are there others that wish to speak? Are there questions from the commission to anyone who spoke or from Mr. Raspberry? If there are none, I would entertain a motion. Please state your motion clearly because we have had some changes in the original request. We have a motion to rezone to R2 and a second. Chelsea, please call the roll.
West, Brett Chumley, Lois Burt, Darrell Wood, John Clement, Pamela Gibson, Mark Chilton, Andy Warford.
Thank you. The motion passes. Moving on to item E, the preserve at the Woodlands Phase 4 preliminary plat. Chelsea, please read the request
Joe White and Associates is requesting approval of a preliminary plat for the preserve at the Woodlands Phase 4. Property is currently zoned R2, which is single family. Fees have been paid, requirements have been met in accordance with City of Benton subdivision ordinance. Staff and Benton Utilities.
Thank you. Thanks for being ready. State your name. Thank you. Please present this item if you'd like. Thank you. Are there questions from the commission? Is there anyone here that wishes to speak against this item? If there are none, I would entertain a motion. Commissioner Gibson? Yes. State your name and sign the book, and I'm not sure what Webster says actually means. So if you would please explain. Thank you. Are there other questions or comments from the commission? If there are none, I would entertain a motion. We have a motion to approve. Is there a second? We have a motion and a second. Chelsea, please call the roll.
Just a second, I'm slow writer, sorry. Okay.
You have 3 minutes.
Andy Warford, Mark Chilton, Pamela Gibson, John Clement, Carol Wood, Lois Burt, Brett Chumley, Carl West.
We have 7 yes, 1 no. The item passes. Moving on to item F, Reserve Stillwater Landing at Hurricane Lake Estates, preliminary plat. Chelsea, please read the request.
Joe White and Associates is requesting approval of a preliminary plat for Stillwater Landing. This is on, in your packet and everything as reserve. We did ask for them to change the name of the subdivision because it was too close to the preserve and we were getting confused, so we didn't want anyone else to get confused. So it is changed now to Stillwater Landing. The property is currently zoned R2, which is single family. All fees have been paid and requirements have been met in accordance with the event subdivision ordinance. And staff and utility staff questions, comments have all been addressed.
Thank you so much. State your name and sign the book. She's a card. Is there a way that we can consider this without the fire marshal's comments on this item?
The fire marshal did, approve. Now, he talked about the grade percentage and everything with the secondary access. I did want to let the planning commissioners know that if you did give a contingent approval, come back to this body for a final plat approval.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Is there anyone here to speak against this item? Are there any further questions from the commission? I would entertain a motion. We have a motion with a contingency. Is there a second? We have a motion and a second. Chelsea, please call the roll.
Warford, Mark Chilton, Pamela Gibson, John Clement, Darrell Wood, Lois Burt, Brett Chumley, Carl West.
We have 8 yes, the item passes with the contingency. Moving on to item G. Sure, when we have a commissioner that recuses, we do ask them to leave the room. Riverview Edition Final Plat. Chelsea, please read the request.
Yes. Spruce Properties, which is the property owner, is requesting approval of a final plat for Riverview Edition. All fees been paid, requirements have been met in accordance with City of Benton subdivision ordinance. City of Benton staff and utility staff have all approved. Just to clarify with you guys, you did review a preliminary plat for this one on 11/4.
Thank you. Questions from the commission? Is there anyone here to speak against this item? Being none, I would entertain a motion. Time out. Commissioner West. We have a motion and a second. Chelsea, please call the roll. Item passes. Moving on to other business, is there any other business that our commissioners or administrators wishes to bring forward?
I just wanted to let you guys know that because the Gatton Road, rezone, this is the second time it's tabled, and we had a room full of people, I did let them know that if they wanted to submit me an email, that we would consider that at the meeting as them coming and voicing concerns. Just so you guys know, I did tell them.
Thank you so much. If there's nothing further, I would entertain a motion to adjourn. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye. We stand adjourned.